Hello, everyone. How's it going? I'm gonna be a caster slash streamer for today, the Copy Dog, and I'm joined by Zacharu. Is that how you say your name?
Zakaro.
Zacharu. All right.
Yep.
This is gonna be a very good game. I anticipate it's gonna be the Guangzhou Gangsters going up against the Flock. I'm
Yep.
kind of new to Advanced, so do you know anything about these? I know you're the novice person. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, I am mainly the novice person, but the big thing about, the flock is the resurrection slash changing of
The brand from Crest.
crest.
Yeah.
Yep. Thanks, brain. Just decided to die, but they do have currently on their roster. Quite a few people from that old from flock. So I believe Meltan and Fordle particularly are
Was
from
Fortle
old
on that
flock.
team? I don't really know.
Maybe I That's what my brain says. I don't know for
What
sure.
I know about the Flock is Fortle, Surf, and EMP were on a team called Smilers way back then in Toker, and then they did Rose Cup and basically won that but got suspended before. But, they're a very strong core. I would say the strongest core from that team. And then you just had some other players. And then on the side of Guangzhou Gangsters, the main name I know is Bakanje. Uh,
Yeah, Rukanji is very well known. Pings is pretty well known, and Haptic as well.
yeah, and I feel like I've heard Chaos before, but other than that, I'm excited to learn about all these new players. And speaking of that, we will be hopping into Lijiang Tower as our first map.
Yep, that was picked by the Guangzhou Gangsters in the coin toss, but we are going to Lijiang again, which has been fairly popular as a map compared to Busan. I would say it's about a 3-1 in terms of map pick.
Yeah, it's pretty fair.
Unsurprising considering Lijiang is the most popular control map, in at least in our votes and probably in the game in general.
Yeah, Lijiang is a very likable map. This first point, I forgot what the name of it is. It's the one that isn't inside but doesn't have like the super boopable places.
Yeah,
It's this one right here.
so the top one is control center.
Yeah. The one,
I want to say the other one is shrine.
I think so. I got no idea,
Which
but
would make- Yeah,
we're chilling. Speaking of comps, looks like
Papega casters.
yeah,
It's fine.
Papega Fasters, we're chilling. So it looks like Apollo's going to be running out with a sim now. We saw a lot of this in Overwatch League, but he might be using it just for the teleporter to get a little speed boost. And then basically other than that, it's going to be Mirror Comps. Yeah, it looks like he is going to be switching to the Reaper. So Mirror Comps coming in from both sides. And we're going to see, even with the teleporter, looks like Guangzhou is going to hit point first, so they're going to hit at the same time. The wall comes in from Chaos.
Yep.
And,
Guangzhou did go around the other way, allowing them to get to the point just a little bit faster instead of going through middle.
Yep.
However, both teams are now clashing together. No kills yet, but things
very
are
nice
getting close
wall,
enough.
splitting off
Walled
the team. And let's see if anyone will be able to live. But Flock is now a little bit out of point. And speaking of that, Engage gets the point, the pick onto EMP, and Haptic also gets the pick on the Portal.
And even with Bakanje's death, it does seem like this will be going in the point
Favor
of the Guangzhou
Speaking
due
of
to
that, Akahap is popping his
Flock losing
coalescence.
their
I don't know if I
response.
agree with that. It's already like somewhat of a lost fight. Apollo gets picked up because Engage also popped his coalescence, and yeah, it's just going to be a one fight coming in from Guangzhou Gangsters. I don't know if I agree with that. That thing. It looks like Portal's going to get picked off. Little late stagger, and Guangzhou Gangsters. I think just having the point presence from the very beginning helps them, get control.
Yep. And what I would consider a pretty quick coalescence from both Moiras, even though coalescence isn't
Oh,
quick.
speaking of that, Haptic
build.
just teleports.
Geo
and
gets a
doesn't
big
use-
boot, but Haptic goes down to Surf.
Yeah, he doesn't use his Wraith and just gets picked up. I don't know if he didn't have it or something. And now it's just going to be about getting a very nice wall coming in to split up Bakanje.
Kanji,
And Apollo
broken and pinned
popping
right
his
up
ult.
against Melton, brings him down.
Also, speaking of that, Chaos pops his Blizzard. And looks like
Nice ult, but it
Surf
might be countered,
pops
but
his
it's
bomb
completely
and he
countered
gets
by Surf's
Haptic.
bomb.
Looks like the Blizzard didn't really do too much from Chaos, and that's going to be Flock flipping the point. They just need to get these picks. Bakanje coming back in. Let's see if we can get anything done. Probably shouldn't use Shatter if I should. Probably just a little bit of a stall. 60% is not bad, though.
And forgive me if I'm wrong, but did Geode actually get off that beat, or was it? Because it didn't
I
seem
don't
like
know.
it. But
I don't
he's
know. I
down
don't think
at
he
all
did.
times.
I didn't see that.
He mu- I don't understand how he lost it or not, but he is down on ult charge, and EMP has his ready to go.
Yep. Both teams have the coalescence, and the big thing is one of them has the Mei ults and coming in the side of Flock, but Haptic has his reroll, and Fortal with a huge
big
shatter.
slam blocked off in order to keep most of it from going down, so a great wall there. Coalescence bringing them back up, and now the shivering is coming in.
Oh, and Bakanje with a 2K
and a bigger
shatter.
slam. Slam bomb. Get up too quickly to make it really matter.
Pops his ult.
But another thing coming in, but that beat really kept everybody up.
Now it's just stabilization. Fortal with 2 kills. Let's see if he can get any more. Oh, he gets pinned by Bakanje and picked off. That's huge from Bakanje. But
Bakanje takes his life but loses his own in the process, and it's just Ping's here who is about to get staggered.
Very nice wall coming in from Melton. And yeah, that's going to be Flock stabilizing, and now both teams are pretty much even in percentage. And if we look at the ult charge, it looks like
the Flock are in control.
Besides the portals, the Flock have, or actually, it's actually somewhat even in ult charge. The tanks in the Flock are higher percentage, but you know the DPS and supports on Guangzhou are a little high. Chaos using his wall in order to get an engage here, and he's probably going to be using his Blizzard this fight. Just trying to get a little.
I would say so. I'd say we need to watch Surf.
Apollo
make sure that see if we can eat any of that. Apollo.
Oh, and it gets eaten by Surf. Surf with the huge.
He did it. He knew it was coming, and now Surf, free to bomb, happily takes out Geode. No beat coming in on the side of Guangzhou. It might be another lost fight, and this is the last fight as well.
And you know this is just going to be a cleanup coming in from the Flock. Very nice
really solid out. It's going to be a trickle fest at best here, but it's really looking like Flock is going to just win this out.
I mean,
but a very
Portal gets a shatter.
Portal just to bring it down all the way. Guangzhou coming back in. Slam gets nothing.
Yeah, Portal blocks that. And that's just going to be the experience coming in from the right hand. Bakanje not really known as a Reinhardt player. It looks like Portal's just going to swing and try to finish up these kills. Chaos gets booped off, and
Bings gets one, but falls himself. I don't think that's going to be enough. Just one Lonely Reaper slammed into a wall. And now one Lonely Lucio. Wall riding and died.
First point going over to the Flock. That Blizzard eat to the bomb on the Lucio, not letting him use his beat to save his other teammates, was huge coming in from Surf. Probably the game-winning play of that map, or that point.
Yeah, that really turned the point. If that hadn't happened, Guangzhou might have been able to retake it, but without that retake, it was just Flock all the way once they got control.
Looks like both teams also, again, going to be running out with this Mircom. No interesting shenanigans coming in from either team. But, I mean, both look very solid, but just that play from Surf helping save his team in that last point.
3, 2, 1. Capture the objective.
Looks like both teams are going to be electing to go to the right side, not over the side of the bridge. To get
and it looks like Fortal walled off.
They
that can
the wall, though.
Thankfully, they get to the wall quickly enough for that not to matter.
Somehow gets picked
goes
off.
Down. EMP against Bakanje, though, it's pretty even, but that Mei will slowly be getting damage.
Well, it looks like, speaking of that, EMP gets 2.
Flock can't pull it out, but they do.
2 very huge picks coming in from EMP. And that's going to be first point going over to the Flock.
Geode stalls point just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit, but I want to see what the Guangzhou Gangsters are going to do about this. Looks like they're all going to be going left side again.
Looking to head towards that middle point.
And we see Fortal already with a shatter, and Bakanje's only at half. I don't know if they'll expect this. Oh, and it's massive!
Ooh, that is a large slam, and
that is huge, but
just tears through them all. EMP takes the chance to just get a couple nice boop kills.
Beautiful shatter coming in from Fortal. And that's just going to be a very simple team wipe. That's only 2 ults. The Moira ult's sort of like a throwaway one. You want to use that one on cooldown, but, you know, just 1 shatter, and that's a 1 fight.
Very true. And now they've got Bomb. They're getting very close to both Death Blossom and very, very close to Blizzard. But
yeah,
one more
both
headshot.
teams do have the Blizzard. Both teams will have this reroll coming into this fight, so it's pretty much even ground. And looks like
Surf tries to eat it again, but he gets it off pretty nicely. The Reaper comes in from behind.
Coming in from the back and
gets out 2 of them. looks like this could be a very nice retake for Guangzhou
Yeah,
here.
Haptic,
Haptic
very
just
nice
pulling out all the
flank.
Reaper, killing everyone.
Yeah, he went on the flank and got all of them. And now it's just going to be about cleanup from Guangzhou Gangsters, but they're taking a long time to kill all these people.
Just one Lucio trying to hang out
Yeah,
just a
it's
little
gonna
bit.
be
Oh,
EMP
and
stalling.
one May
And
trying to hang out a
also
little
the
bit,
May,
trying
yeah.
to get that percentage at least up to 85%, which is that one fight territory.
Yeah, and they might be able to get it further because we see Fordle was coming in, but he decides to back up. But 84%, that can be one fight territory.
That could be one fight territory. I would say that even if they lose it again, Geode would be able to get back. If he dies quick enough, he would be able to get back to touch point.
Yep.
But nevertheless, that is dangerous territory here for the Guangzhou Gangsters.
And now Flock taking a little bit of their sweet time to engage, but looks like they're going to be going to the right side through this inside point. Very popular. We haven't seen any team go through bridge yet. And speaking of that, Fordle gets walled off, but they break the wall in time.
They both go in.
And
Wall
Bakanje
doesn't get
gets
much.
a huge
Slam
shatter.
gets quite a few, but nobody goes down to the coalescence. Actually,
Oh, and
JK,
speaking of that
EMP goes
shatter,
down, but
doesn't really get
Apollo is
too
bringing
much.
it back with that. Chaos takes out Apollo immediately after, but Melton Core has taken out Havoc as well. It's pretty even, but I think Flock are stabilizing,
Yeah,
actually.
I think they're going to get it. And Surf eats
Gets
another
eaten.
ult.
Desperation ultimate. Chaos. Oh, no.
I feel like you should have just saved that. I mean, it's basically a lost fight. You want to stall if you're on the side of the Guangzhou Gangsters. And stalling is what they continue to do, but finally, Flock looks like they're going to be able to take control of this point, and yeah, what we just said, one fight territory.
Somebody
they
will
don't-
get there in time. It does look like it, but it will be rough.
If they don't win this
Excuse
point
me.
right here, it's going to be Flock going up 1-0.
They are really close. They're going to have to go in right now and hope they don't get walled off. Actually,
Oh,
they got
speaking of
walled
walled
off.
off, it got walled off, but
Somebody
the Diva's
barely
able to
touches
get
the
in.
point. It's the Diva coming in through
And
the
it looks
window.
like they're going to use the ult, and it's going to get somewhat... Haptic does get one, though, and the
Haptic,
skill
another
orb
big
getting
kill.
the Maria.
Gets two, but Surf immediately takes him down afterward, and a big bomb afterwards. Nope, not much.
But Kanji gets one, and Engage is popping off with these orbs. He's gotten like 2 or 3
Geode's
this
beat
fight.
really saved that fight there.
Yeah. You know, now it's Guangzhou Gangsters. They had to use a lot of ults. Though. They used the Reaper ults. They used the B. And did they use the Mail? I think no, they used the Mail when they were stalling the fight before. But
Yeah.
even after that, they did win the fight. So good to them. And you know, if Flock takes a long time and they're engaged, this could also be one fight territory.
Very true.
I
But to
think
be
it
fair,
will be.
the Flock don't have a lot of ults built up. They're going to have their support ults, and that's about it.
Yeah.
That's not a lot of offensive ults that they can use.
Yeah, they might have the
push
shadow, but
forward.
Geode gets the
Melton
boop
Core.
on the
That
Melton
should-
Core.
might delay their entire push entirely. Might as well just back out. Oh,
it
no,
looks
they're
like
going
they're
in with
beating-
it.
They're engaging on this.
I think that beat was far too early.
Oh, and they both shatter at the same time, but Bakanje gets
At the
it
same
off
time,
early.
Kanji is slightly before, so Fordo loses his ult and his life.
Yeah, and now it's just Haptic gets the pick. Chaos throws his ult, and it's not going to get eaten by Surf this time.
Surf tries to eat it again,
He tried
but is
to
a
eat
little
it.
bit too slow. Can't get the projectile before it touches the ground. And it looks like Guangzhou taking this round.
Guangzhou's gonna, EMP just
Just a
trying
little
to
bit
stall for
trickling
his
in, but I
life.
don't think there's much more
Portal's
they can
back and
do.
he's going to die. Yeah, it's just trickling in at this point. Looks like Guangzhou Gangsters is going to even up the fight. Oh,
We
what a
are
very
1-1,
close
going
point.
to the last map of Control Center. It'll be interesting to see if, like the intermediate and novice teams, the teams here opt to go with a Zarya instead of the Diva.
I don't think they will. I think these advanced players just want to stick to what's meta. They don't want to try anything new. But, you know, Haptic and Chaos doing very well that round. And Bakanje with the Shatters, you know, not known as a Rhine player, is stepping up. Also, Geodude
very true.
with the big boops. You got the boop on the Melton, right? And that takes out the May, and May is like one of the most important pieces of this
Very
meta.
much so.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
And it looks like, as usual, both of these teams are going to be electing to go into this room over here. Looks
They
like
got nice and
Chaos
cozy
gets
together.
Chaos gets a really nice wall. You know, Flock just have to play a little bit far back. Another nice wall, but it doesn't unfortunately split anyone off, and Flock is just going hard. He hits the charge and he gets Geodude. And somehow getting kept alive. Fortal. Very nice heals coming in from a top. He's already has his coalescence. And he pops it.
Yeah,
They would have
he-
cleaned out this fight.
Just cleaned up and cleaned out.
Yeah.
The only person behind really is just Apollo due to his early exit from that fight.
Yeah. That was very nice heals from Akahab, and probably with the boost as well from Lucio, just keeping Fortal alive after he got charged. And since the Ren was alive, he just had the point presence, and that's what helped Flock take it. And it looks like Engage and Chaos are going to have their ults for this fight. Fortal is going to have the Shatter, and Surf is pretty close to bomb. And Fortal tries the Shatter. He gets the May.
He does get
Yeah,
Diva.
he gets the
but
Diva. Oh, it looks like Melton uses his ult to try to clean up, and you know, it looks like they get the Rhine because of that. And Surf with the
Chaos once again right into the jaws of the Diva. Chaos, my man.
Chaos, yeah, come on, man. Shot this. That's
Surf
still
has
real.
your number.
That's 1 ult per point. I'm pretty sure.
I believe so.
Looks like Baganje will have the Shatter though. Let's see if he can do anything. He had a very nice Shatter in the last round in order to save it for them. Let's see if he can have another huge one at this point. Oh, it looks like they're going to engage with the bomb. Losing anything against EMP. I don't know how that works, but it does. Oh, it looks like Haptic, both Reapers popping their ults.
Both Reapers use their ult, but Haptic is slightly better because Surf was occupied trying to keep Apollo up.
Yeah. And I think this is going to be a one fight from Guangzhou, but Flock is stalling a good amount.
EMP comes back late just to stall a little bit more, but falls.
Yeah. It looks like, yeah, it looks like they're just going to wipe so that way they can spawn in sooner. Nice one fight coming in from Guangzhou with the early pick onto EMP with the bomb, and he had beat, so, you know, maybe if he didn't die and they could beat that fight, who knows what could have happened, but very well played from Ping's. Nice bomb placement. And speaking of bomb placement, Surf has his. I'd like to see him use it. Yeah, and he used it, and it
there
gets
comes
walled
out from the
off.
bomb, but it's walled off
But
very
Fortal
quickly.
gets a huge
that
shatter.
bomb gets nothing. It doesn't matter though. Flock have just pushed forward.
Fortal got
with
like a 5-man shatter.
They take out Engage, they take out Chaos. Those are both the ultimate holders, and it's just all downhill from there for Guangzhou.
And again, we're in one fight territory. Let's see if Chaos can actually get this Blizzard off, or if it'll be eaten again by Surf. Looks like Geodude is coming from the backside to go touch.
But does it almost matter?
Well, Melton uses his. Chaos uses his as well. It looks like Geodude's just gonna back cap? No, they come to clean him up, but because all of them left him, Fortal dies because he was left off.
Haptic does take down Fortal, and
so does
Chaos
Melton.
takes down Melton.
Oh, that's
Flock
very
used a lot of ultimates to stall him out, but Geode was able to go back, start backcapping, and make it ineffective.
Surf does get a pick though.
And Ping.
He's gonna get
but Geode
frozen.
takes out Apollo in return.
And it looks like Haptic is.
And a big ult from Haptic
I don't
helps
agree with
clear out
that.
the rest of them from
The
the
fight
point,
was
and it's
practically
back to the
already
Guangzhou.
won. I don't like that ult at all. He could have saved that for next fight. But regardless, Guangzhou, they do take the fight. I think it was because Geodude was backcapping, and like half of them went back to go stop him, and then the half of them just left Fortal and Melton to die.
Yeah, that is indeed
and
what
that's
happened.
a very early wall coming in from Chaos. Not going to get a lot of value.
If it was like a 95, I could understand that wall, but I think you're
Oh, and
going to regret
Bakante
having
gets
that
the
wall
shatter
later.
onto the
Surf goes down. Apollo gets Defense Matrix through his full ult, gets nothing. Bakante charges through, getting nothing as well.
And Apollo gets picked off, and I think Flock might need to go back out. Fortal goes for the shatter. I don't know if he got anything. Surf doesn't get anything with his bond, and it's just going to be a wiped fight coming in from Guangzhou. Oh, and if they stall Surf here, that'd be huge. No, they do kill him. So now it is in one fight territory for Guangzhou Gangsters. And
Oh, but Surf, in his last moments of life, takes out Ping's neck.
Oh, that's huge.
That is huge.
Oh,
Ping's
and
needs
early
his neck
wall
back,
coming in from
otherwise it
Chaos.
could be all over. And somebody needs to touch point. It's 91%.
I think the Reaper can touch as well, but looks like all of them are going to be going in together.
It does.
Yeah.
They go in together. Very good push. Oh, a missed wall gets nothing.
Oh, that's incredibly unfortunate, but now it's just going to be both
Engage,
teams
maybe
on
the coalescence, keeping
fighting.
everyone up, getting some damage in. But is it enough? I don't think so. EMP has beats again. That could be their ultimate winner. If,
Looks like
even if
Surf is
Pings
in the
does
back
land
line.
a
Fortal
nice
gets a
bomb.
pin on the
Fortal takes out
Bakante.
Bakante.
Haptic uses his ult, but it doesn't get any
Haptic
value.
gets fully no effect.
It looks like Pings
Two very
pops his ult
opposing
and doesn't get
ultimates,
anything.
gets nothing
but
from
that's
either
like
side.
3 picks coming in from the side of Flock. Geo did beats
Geo-
just to try to stall. It's just the support on point, though.
It is just the supports. Bukanji is coming back with a shatter, but he's going to have to charge in, or he's just going to slam and hope he gets
Yeah,
nothing.
and he doesn't
but
get
no,
anything.
Portal
Portal with a beautiful block, and that's
He's
Flock.
recognizable.
The Flock taking the first map, 2-1.
That is rough, but a very close map, a very close match so far we have here. It's looking up to be a good one.
Yeah. Oh, what a beautiful shatter from Portal.
Kanji just hopped right when the rest of his team hopped left, and that lets everybody open for Portal to slam.
Yep.
That's all it takes.
You know, Guangzhou, that was a well fought from them, but the Flock just take it at the end.
Block do just take it up at the end. All right. It is Guangzhou map pick, and Flock gets the side pick. And we are off to 2CP next.
Is it 2CP? Oh, I don't like 2CP, but, we'll have to see. It's probably going to be more interesting because all these players are incredibly talented, to say the very least.
That is very true.
But I'd like to see what this next map choice is going to be coming in from the side of Guangzhou.
I believe it'll be Hanamura or
Hanamura, or, is it Temple?
Anubis.
Temple, yeah. Temple of Anubis.
Temple of Anubis.
So what do you think happened on the side of Guangzhou Gangsters to, because they got that second point, the one in, like, the big old tower. They got that map. And that was just off clutches, in my opinion, but I think sometimes they're just overcommitted.
Yeah. At the moment, Guangzhou is only behind because they overcommit and because Chaos can't get his ultimates off.
Yeah, I mean, Chaos got some really nice ults. Like when he got he flanked him on that point and got like a 2K, which helped him save that map.
That's very true. When he gets his ultimate off,
but some of his ults have been extremely questionable.
All right, we will be going to Anubis, and we will be swapping sides.
Yeah, so Flock will be deciding to defend for this first map.
We're going to swap all, and now we go ahead and just swap over the spectators as well.
Oh, you have to do all that manually, huh? Snowman,
Thanks,
Snowman is on Guangzhou. Oh wait, I'm stupid. Because I was looking at the names for a second. I'm like, wait, Guangzhou is blue.
Yep, nope. Sadly,
this is why you're the lobby host.
Colors no longer match up.
This is why you're the lobby host and I'm not.
Very true. Well, if everything's set up on if you've swapped everything for the stream, then we can ask to see if
I'm ready whenever.
it's ready. All right. Looks like Guangzhou is ready as well, so just waiting on Flock.
Flock or FCK, which, that's probably the best abbreviation.
Sometimes you just get choices made for you, and you just live with them.
Yep. Looks like the Flock is ready, so...
Flock is R. Off we go.
Now entering the Temple of Anubis. Initiating the match.
Also, when I was talking about Architect earlier, playing support, he's actually playing support. He's playing, like, the Ana and stuff.
Huh, that's very interesting.
Yeah, maybe a role swap coming in from him?
That is very interesting.
It's interesting that he's getting played over Violet as well.
That is truly what surprises me. But then again, it isn't exactly a Zen meta, so perhaps they like Architects
Ana more?
other things compared to Violet is mainly known for his Zen.
Yeah.
But we aren't here to deliberate on the questions of Overwatch teams. We are here, Overwatch League teams.
Yeah, we're here to talk about the League Zero teams.
Exactly.
And looks like coming in from the defensive Flock, they're just going to be running the exact same thing that they did last map.
Yep. Same comp. I mean, it did work. Why change up? Why change it up too much?
And it looks like
Looks
on
to
the
be
side of
pretty
the
much the
Guangzhou
same.
Gangsters, they're deciding to play the McCree, which I honestly agree with. Most Overwatch League teams, when they've gone for the head-to-head, the McCree has gotten the better in most cases. So
That's very true. Thickery may have not come to Overwatch, but McCree comes nevertheless.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Surf just trying to get those early rockets. And Surf is one shot. Oh, Surf almost got
Surf.
picked off right there. If Surf got demeched right there, that would have been crazy.
He must have gotten dinked by both McCree and an Icicle.
Yeah, and Lucio. Just everything.
Very nice defense matrix from Surf to keep the...
Oh, nice
Oh,
wall
from-
coming in from
ah,
Chaos to
things.
split off the team, but
the teams have swapped, and I am already confused.
yeah. Nice fire strike coming in from Portal, but you know, now it's just about both teams trying to get a pick, basically.
Yeah, it's
Have
just
to
a
go
poke
this
mash.
for free.
Nobody's waiting to go in. Ooh, a big wall cuts him off.
Yeah.
That could be the end, but
Also,
no.
nice flashbang, but Ping's
the Bite
got
was still
frozen
in there,
and
and she
picked off.
freezes it up. Pings loses his mech.
Oh, and they barely. And it looks like the Lucio one shot, but he barely lived. And Chaos gets his Blizzard off though.
Chaos goes
That's an
down, gets his
incredibly
ult
fast
off,
Blizzard.
which might end out. Yes,
Oh, that could.
Guangzhou is
that
able
could
to
go
push through
really
because of
badly.
that. But that
Oh,
was
Portal
a very rough fight.
gets the shatter.
Portal takes
Surf
out
gets two.
Geode and Surf takes out Bakanje, and then Geode gets slammed. This fight is still on anybody's choice.
Yeah, it looks like Surf is going to be committing the bomb. Doesn't really get anyone, but it just makes him scatter.
Bomb gets
from point.
nothing.
EMP is also back. And if they get the pick on the McCree here, that'd be absolutely huge, and they do. And Surf is also just going in the back line, trying to get picks, but he's going to get demexed because of that. And Portal's one shot, he's going to get picked off on point as well. But they get the
Wings
pick on the
finally
end
gets
gauge.
DMX as well. And it's going back and forth still, but it
Oh,
does
and
look
Bakante
like
uses the shatter, but doesn't get anything as well. And I
he
think
slams right into the frozen May of Melton, and that finally
Oh.
is the flock stabilizing.
that was just very good heals coming in from the side of a cop, and just Surf zoning off everyone with his ults, helped them come back to the point, and that was just the one fight coming from Flock. Very well played.
Very well played indeed. And I don't... Though, to be fair, I would say that, a big fire strike on the side of Portal. But I don't... I think Guangzhou might have enough to push it now. They have both their support ults, and all the Flock have in response is 2 DPS ults.
Yeah,
So,
and the Moira ult.
especially if Pings can actually eat Melton's Blizzard.
Oh, it looks like he's gonna be popping his ult, but he gets stunned
Popped his
out of
ult
it.
too quickly, gets stunned up by the McCree,
Melton
gains
pops his
nothing.
ult.
Oh!
There's a lot of ults coming in from both teams. Everyone's just frozen, and that's a huge fire strike coming in from the side of
They are
Bakanje.
They are steadily winning out, but Guangzhou, I would say, definitely over ulted
Exactly.
there.
They
popped
over ulted, but I
bomb.
mean they look like they're gonna win the fight.
They are.
I wouldn't say that. We said that last time. Okay, yeah. Now I think
They won't be able.
onto him.
I would say they're not going to be able to snowball, but they will win this fight and win this point. After making good cleanup on the McCree.
Yeah.
60 seconds.
That was both teams committed blizzards, but since Chaos uses just a little bit later, the team Guangzhou got unfrozen before the side of Flock, and then they were just able to kill them all because of that.
You know?
Oh, and
Things
Melton
are
gets a
pretty-
very early pick on the haptic. How did that
A
happen?
very thick icicle straight to the head after this fire strike, maybe.
Yeah, it looks like both teams are deciding to back out, or Guangzhou's deciding to back out, and Flock pushing it a little bit aggressive. Looks like they're going to fall back now as well.
A little
And
bit of
Melton
back and
does
forth.
have his- he got
Fast
his
forward to what we
mail.
saw in Ghost Meta.
Incredibly fast,
But-
but so did Chaos. So,
Oh, yeah. But the Flock definitely with the strong ultimate advantage here. And I have to hope the Guangzhou knows that, and that they don't overcommit and just let the Flock start
Yeah.
staggering their ults
Portal
out.
goes for the shatter. doesn't
Hammer
really
gets
get
nothing
anything.
from both sides.
Oh, big bomb
And oh
coming
boy,
in from them.
the Flock now overcommitting. They use everything except for Coalescence. And yes,
Yeah.
they win the fight. To be fair, Guangzhou use everything as well.
Yeah, that's true. So it evens out.
It does even out, but just a huge overcommitment on all ultimates here.
That's true.
Like, they're being activated at the exact same time. There's got to be a miscommunication here.
Yeah. But I want to see what Guangzhou do. Are they going to elect to try to hop that wall again? I think they are.
Yep, they're going right side.
Now I'd like to see Pings throwing this bomb at just a weird angle, try to get a pick off. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
gonna
there
throw
it is.
Off.
Coming down right into the ground. Doesn't get anybody,
Yeah,
but it
doesn't get
does
anything,
force the
but-
Molt to back up. That wall blocks off.
It does use
not much,
cooldowns.
actually. Geode's able to hop out, and the May just ice blocks. So here, with just a brawl on the point, Fortle gets stunned
Ooh.
up. A
And
big
that beat is gonna help him just
beat
push
from
up.
Geode could be pushing this into...
Portal goes for the charge and
but
doesn't
still,
really get
nobody's gone
anything.
down. Fortle finally goes down.
Portal just charged and just didn't get any sort of value. Ooh, and Apollo gets frozen
Apollo
up
goes
and
down,
picked
so
off.
close to his Death Blossom. This could stop. I mean, Guangzhou's going to get at least a tick, if not two. That could be the end here.
Oh, and looks like Chaos is gonna pop his ult on point, but not really gonna get anything. But
Actually,
Melton is
no.
also gonna pop his ult.
Kings finally eats
Oh, and it
Melton.
gets eaten. Oh, but a huge!
Oh,
no,
but a
did you see
huge
that?
slam for Portal, but they're on the point.
Oh no! Oh, that is something you absolutely hate to see. That wall coming in from Chaos just kept him off point. And because of that, they weren't able to touch. Despite the heroics of Fortle just getting a like absolutely massive shatter. It's
Nobody
not
was
gonna
on
help
the
him in
point.
the end. It's not-
Apollo was
yeah.
still up on the wall. Fortle was trying to push in, but it was
It was
just a little
too late. Wow.
Guangzhou
Guangzhou should be like thanking the Lords right now, because if they lose that fight, they used basically every single ult.
Yep.
And if
As Akahap says, that's not a victory royale moment there.
yeah, Guangzhou should be thanking the Lord that they C9'd. But now I want to see what Flock do on their, or what Guangzhou do in their defense, and it looks like they're going to pretty much do the same thing. And now it looks like Flock is going to elect to go to the McCree 1v1.
I mean, I think that makes sense.
I think
Apollo
on
keeps
attack it
getting
makes
a
more
lot of-
sense, yeah. On defense,
Yeah,
I like
Apollo-
the Reaper, but on attack, McCree
I mean,
can get
even
the same
so, the
value.
Reaper wasn't getting a lot of value because Haptic was all over him, just stunning him out of his Death Blossom.
That is true.
And I don't know if I saw him get many solo finishing blows.
Yeah, exactly. So, what to say? I like Reaper in super close maps. Like Control, I feel like it works really well, but you know, in this there's a lot of open space, so it's gonna be interesting to see. But oh, also it looks like Engage is gonna be running out with the Ana over the Moira, which is
Ooh,
the
that's
first
a
time.
very interesting choice. I like it.
I like it. I mean, most Overwatch League teams have been deciding to run the Ana over the Moira, and I think that's just because the Moira orbs can get eaten. And once your orb gets eaten, it doesn't get any value. But nice walls coming in from both teams, which allows Flock to go inside.
A little bit of a late native from Engage, doesn't catch anybody.
Oh, and Fortle gets walled
Lock
up,
him up,
but
the
they're
tanks are
gonna...
cut off, but Melton quickly cuts through. Locks him off as well, but nobody gets hit as
Oh,
well.
nice,
So it's just gonna once again a brawl up on this upper platform.
Yeah. And Bakanja going extremely weak, and they get another wall off.
Both of them are getting low. Another walling. Everybody's up in this corner. Nobody's go down yet, but Surf loses his mech.
Yeah, I think that's just gonna be like they just need to regroup. But it looks like Bakanja's gonna
Portal
get
goes
picked
down as
off.
well. They're getting pushed
Absolutely
back.
huge coming in. from
Walls
the
off
side.
doesn't get many people, but they are pushing it slowly. Pings loses his mech as well. Surf able to remech. It looks like it's slowly, definitely going in terms of block.
Yeah, it is.
Unless things
Very
turn around
nice
very
picks coming
quickly,
in
which
from
they're
each
not.
Team.
And it's just Engage with a nano running away slowly and sadly.
I think that was a very nice wall from Melton because they all rotated to go to the backup point, and Melton walled up Bakanje, and then he got picked off because of it. Despite demecking
That's
Surf,
true.
it just didn't work out in the end. And I think they're just going to have an early engage here with the Coalescence.
I mean, yeah, this is the real
Yeah, they do,
danger.
but that's a
'cause
nice wall up.
this
They
could
do
be
nano Bakanje, though.
a pull-off. And a lot
And
of
they
ults
pop
being
High
popped
Noon.
here. High Noon, a whole bunch else, but not
Whoa.
much from any of the ults here.
It looks like they're going to freeze
High
him
Noon
and
from
gets
Apollo.
picked off.
Gets a
and a
big
very
slam.
nice shatter coming in from Bakanje.
And that's going to be a stabilization for the Gangsters here.
Wow. I was watching the May, and Melton decided to go to the 1v1 with Haptic, and you know, as any character, when you 1v1 a McCree, you have that chance of being flashbang, and once you're flashbang, you're basically dead. And that's exactly what happened to Melton. Instead of playing with his team, just gets picked off by the McCree, and then just the shatter from Bakanje helps finish the fight.
Ding Flash fan.
Yep. It looks like this team, Flock is deciding to go through left room. Very smart, but I think Melton, or I think Chaos might have another wall. Yeah, and Portal!
Oh, and Bakanje just lets his shield go down.
Nice shatter. And
Big
Surf
beats from
gets
both
the
of them, but
pick.
Surf and Portal are getting the picks. I don't know if that'll get...
Oh, and Portal gets picked
oh
up
no,
by the bomb.
Portal trusted the beats and he
Oh, and
couldn't
Surf
tell.
didn't eat the bomb, and that's going to be a cop getting picked off, but Kings is also going to get picked off because he was frozen. This is just
Flock
an interesting fight.
are getting the more kills
Oh,
here,
yeah,
but I think that the
Guangzhou's getting
staggering
picks.
of Guangzhou is going to bring them back once again. Portal isn't going to be able to get fast enough. And yeah, they just made the call to retreat. And Engage actually kills off Surf with the sleep dart.
Yeah, I mean, if they had the sleep and he didn't get killed, that's just an extra...
Only
5
bad thing
seconds.
is Pings is out of mech, but he's only got 5% more.
Yeah, and he's in mech now, so... Both teams using their bomb, but I think just Chaos's mail helped them get the picks.
Yep. Only ultimates coming up here are really just the high noon. I don't see
Oh,
it.
and very
I can't
nice
see much
anti
happening here.
coming in from the side
Engage
of
gets
Engage.
the nano boost. Bakanje
They
feeling
nano boost
strong,
Bakanje, but he's not
also
really-
feeling...
Kanji isn't getting
very, very
that
weak.
much value.
Bakanje gets walled
Ooh,
off. And
nice
nano
wall
ends and
coming in
immediately
from Melton.
slammed into the wall. Another wall to keep him from getting on point. Hopefully bringing it back.
It's high noon
One high
coming
noon
in
comes
from
out from
Apollo.
Apollo, gets
Doesn't really get anything.
eaten.
And that's just going to be a very clean fight coming
Blocker
in from
pulling
the
us
side
back
of
though.
Flock. It's just Bakanje on point
Bakanje
now.
up on the
Once-
ball, helping stall out this point.
He's stalling a lot.
There's
They
still
haven't
a full
killed him
minute
yet.
30
They
before
haven't
they're
killed him
even.
yet. And now Chaos is going to be coming in on the Doomfist. But he gets picked off extremely fast. And now it's Tracer on point. Yeah, it
Tracer
looks
gets
like
taken down.
Melton's just using his mayo.
Hammer doesn't
in
get a
order to
lot, but it's just...
finish
But
off.
the kill feed is all Flock here.
Where's this Lucio at? Surf committing the bomb doesn't really get any value, but
It's a definitely valiant stall here. They've already caught another 30 seconds off the time.
Yeah.
I just don't know how much longer it'll be able to be kept up.
yeah, it looks like EMP is committing the beat in order to finally just finish us off. And you
Geo
know,
dies just before he gets his ultimate. That's gotta hurt.
they're still not killing. Okay, there we go. I was like, kill the Moira.
And finally,
There we go.
there it is.
That was long. That was a very long.
That was a
stall.
very nice stall.
Like a minute-
Probably a full
minute and a
minute,
half?
but they
Yeah.
still have more time than Guangzhou did.
Yep. I think it's just because of that very well timed A attack. Because I think Guangzhou
That's
took
for sure.
longer on their A attack. I think they took
Yeah.
about the same time on their B attack, but.
That seems correct.
Anyways, looks like we're going to see Guangzhou on the attack again. Currently 2-2 on Anubis.
I don't think we're going to see any changes from the lineups here unless,
I don't think so
unless
either.
they have some very weird, secondary round.
Well,
comp that they
Apollo
decide to
might
instead.
run Reaper on the defense.
That would be the main question.
Yeah,
but no,
he's
he's
not.
going to be sticking
Alright.
with the Kukri for now.
Good. But it looks like Haptic might be... I mean, it is in spawn, so I don't want to assume the
Interesting.
attacker's comps, but Haptic is sitting here on the Reaper.
And Engage back on the Moira as well.
30 seconds.
That would indicate to me that they do want to go back to that Reaper comp and go really all in on being very close combat versus a little bit further out.
Alright.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So I'd like to see if they try to go into that inside room again, because that seemed to be the only plan from Guangzhou Gangsters that last out. They just kept going inside and inside. Oh, it looks like a
I mean,
very
yeah,
nice
that's-
early wall from Chaos allows them to get into there a lot faster than they used to.
Both very early walls. Walls are down for another,
I know,
Another
they're up,
5
they're
seconds.
up. The walls are up again.
okay. Then now they gotta be careful.
Oh, and very nice
There's a
wall
wall,
from Chaos.
but a
Gets
huge
Apollo split
stun
off,
really
but
brings them
Portal
down
gets
before
some
he's able to
pin
take out
onto them.
Haptic. Pings does take out Apollo in return, but it does look like it's going to be stabilizing in the favor of Flock.
They get a pick onto Apollo, though. But they're stalling this baby diva.
But they're stalling out Pings. That's how they're doing it.
Oh.
They're stalling out Pings, so it won't matter that Apollo is still walking back.
Yeah, Apollo's going to be a little
EMP
bit
also
before he
goes back
gets
to
back.
help
But
him
yeah,
out.
okay, it's going to be probably even time. He'll be back before, just because of the stall on the diva.
And yep, Guangzhou's just taking this time to group back up. They know this is pretty much last
Oh,
fight.
very nice wall from Chaos again, and looks like they're just going to be going straight through mid this time. I like the
I think
little
that's what
switch
they
up,
have to do.
but it looks like they're just surrounded. They have to back up, but Apollo is
Apollo taken
flanking
out by
for
Pings
some
again.
reason. Apollo, why are you over there?
It's a 6v5 here. Reaper's up on top.
Fordle gets the pin,
Brings Surf down.
and Bakanja gets frozen. And
Bakanja
that's a
getting low.
two-man shatter from
A
Fordle.
huge slam from Fordle. I think this might be the end of Guangzhou's push here.
Surf gets D-Mech, but he pops the self-destruct in order to stay alive. And Mahaptic gets picked up
No
on the
more
back.
ults are going to be coming online fast enough. It's looking very dire.
Oh, yeah. And I think the May ult just is going to seal the deal.
And May ult to keep Bakanja from touching
Very
point
nice hold
brings
from
it to an
Flock.
end.
Fordle just flanking and getting the charge all the way and bringing Bakanja just to his team, and they're able to clean him up from that. And then the shatter. Very well played.
Initiating match.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. But
I'm
now
just-
this is Flock's
I know.
map to win. They either draw or they win regardless.
Indeed, they draw or win. There was no,
There's
there was no
no
time
loss.
or points taken. There is no loss.
Do you think Flock's going
Nah.
to take it, or do you think Guangzhou is going to have a very good hold?
I think Flock are going to take it.
I think so
Guangzhou
as
didn't
well.
hold this point almost at all the first round.
Yeah.
They did much better on that second point, and they're not going to. They don't have the time to afford for that second point. So Guangzhou's got to put it all here.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
And looks like they're deciding to go for the McCree battle again, both teams. So it's just going to be a mere matchup.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
And it looks like Flock is deciding to go left side. Hey, yeah,
Yep.
they're going to get the
They
early
look like
wall
that.
off so that way they can get inside.
Melton pops off the early wall to keep Chaos from blocking them off. Walls are down for only another couple seconds, so they're going to push in, but they're not.
Yeah,
not.
they're trying to
gonna
bait
wait
it
their own
out. They
wall
are trying to
back
bait
up.
out wall. Oh, it looks like Chaos
Ooh, a large
or
wall cuts off
Melton's gonna
Chaos,
use his wall.
but almost. It's not enough. Guangzhou being pushed back to point, not willing to lose a member. Understandable. But this gives the Flock a
Now
lot
it
of
looks like
positioning.
Flock is already on point. That's a
They're
nice
cut
wall
off.
coming in from Melton.
Bakanje almost all alone, only with a Moira. Is that going to be able to keep him
Oh,
up? No.
they're going to get Bakanje. And they're
Now
also going to
Chaos.
get Chaos.
I think this could be a.
Yeah.
I think this is all it. I think this
Oh,
is
that's a nice wall coming in
this
from
is
Melton, keeping the McCree
Flock's
and the
map
Moira
to
away.
take.
Yeah, and because of that, Flock take it. 3-2.
Another close game, but the Flock do just consistently have that a little bit more organization to push forward.
Play the game coming in from Bakanje.
Ah, yes, that would make
Oh,
sense.
yeah.
Shutting down the ult, getting 3.
There you go.
All right, it is once again GCG map pick with Flock side. We are going to hybrid Kings or Ike. And as much as I'd like to see Ike, I'm pretty sure we're going to Kings again.
Yep.
Because
All the teams choose Kings Row. I want to see
Yep.
Eichenwald. I feel like Eichenwald could
I-
be like a very niche pick, which could help a team that is down in the series.
I really do think so as well, but almost never we see Ike coming out, which does disappoint me because Ike might be my favorite map in the game.
Ooh.
And it does,
Ike is a
does
good
kind of
map.
hurt my soul that Ike is always paired up with Kings Row with most of our League Zero map pools,
Yeah.
meaning that it just never gets played. Oh, and very
Ooh,
interesting.
it looks
Hawk,
like Flock is deciding to go attack.
this is the first time that a team is opting to start on the attack
I don't know about
when given the options.
first time, but maybe an advance.
Well, the first time that I'm
That
for-
year, yeah,
for
for
that
you,
I'm
yeah.
hosting.
I think for me as well. Yeah, interested to see what map Guangzhou will be checking out. Oh, who's surprised? We are going to be going to Kings Row.
All right. Everything's all set up. And, well, here we are again. It is, the Flock are up 2-0, I believe.
Yo,
Unless I'm
apparently,
just
whoa,
complete
hold up.
Yeah.
Bad Boy Neemster cheered 5,000 bits, and I missed it.
Oh. What?
What?
What's that message there?
Oh, I don't, wait. Hold up. Oh my god. 200 IQ. Yo, thank you.
Don't know when that was given. I'm sorry. I mean, between our delay and
Well, yeah.
general obliviousness.
Well,
But,
I
hey.
don't have the chat thing on OBS, so but I just looked at the stream manager. That's crazy. Whoa. I did not notice that, but we will be hopping into King's Row.
Now entering King's Row. Prepare
That's
to
insane.
attack. Select your
Indeed, because I believe for stream at this point, Anubis isn't even over.
I think it's about to be over. It just finished for when we're talking about this.
All right. Hello to you of the future, and this is us from the past.
Yeah, at this point we'll probably we'll see probably see Surf already at second point, or not Surf, Flock already at second point.
ready for battle.
But I just transitioned to the wrong thing. Dope. Oh, and I forgot to change score as well.
Oof. Well, you know,
Attack
Scuffed.
incoming in
Yep.
10
we're a little scuffed, but
A little scuffed,
not
but it's
we're not the
okay.
most scuffed stream that's happened in League Zero's
There
history.
we go. All right, we're good now. I think.
Alright.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, perfect.
All right.
Exactly the
And
way
just
I wanted it.
just to say it, so we can hopefully remember, Guangzhou's in blue. Guangzhou's
Guangzhou-
now in blue.
Guangzhou is now blue. Yes. And looks like we're gonna see. Oh, I would like to see Apollo get a pick here at the very beginning. Probably won't. They're probably gonna be hiding.
3.
But oh, actually, he might be able to get a pick. No, I don't think he'll be able to. They throw the Immort to help him. But
They really just want to keep him alive for
Yeah.
those couple seconds to try and ping him off, but he'll be swapping over to the Reaper. Unsurprising there.
Yep.
Haptic is on the McCree, so looks like a very similar thing to what we saw the very first round on Anubis.
oh, they got the stone on the
Melton,
Melton.
stunned and dinked.
Very nice shot from Haptic. And it looks like Flock is just gonna back out.
I mean, yeah.
May is
M27 gets
EMP
killed on the way out,
Get
but
picked off.
Block trying to
Conte with
retreat,
two.
not giving too much ult charge, but they are getting farmed a little bit.
Yeah.
And Engage, once again,
Regardless
already
of
built up that.
Most of the ults are, besides Haptic being a little head, most of the ults are pretty much even. Maybe like 10% difference for tanks, but
That is
oh,
fair.
that's a very nice fire strike from Bakanji.
I mean, Bakanji is significantly ahead on
yeah.
his Shatter.
Bakanji got a really nice fire strike.
Flock, Guangzhou, backing up again.
Well, Bakanji going for the charge, but he gets frozen and he's going to get picked off because of that.
Frozen code up. Haptic pops the high noon late. It might break the shield, but it's not going to break any skulls.
Oh, and his photo going to get picked off. He does.
King's
Oh,
frozen
looks like
up, low on health, decides to
King's just gonna
ultimate,
throw
see if
bomb.
that gets anything, and no. Another nerf coming out and all, and there's nobody there to
That's
kill.
a little. Oh, Geo, dude, why are you?
Geo,
being
a
there?
really late ult, doesn't get anybody but himself.
Oh,
That
that's
is rough.
not what we like to see. That's a rough ult right there.
Oof, Geo nodes it. On the side of the Flock,
Oh, Melton
though,
gets picked off.
on the side of Guangzhou, though, they are able to stall him out just long enough to
Oh, and Apollo gets walled off. Very nice walls coming in from Chaos.
Guangzhou pushing right back in. They may have lost this cart, but they might not want to give it up entirely.
Yep.
Right on back to this very first choke, which is honestly sometimes even harder to break than first point.
I would agree that it is. You're probably in the side of Flock. You're probably going to need to use a good amount of ults, or maybe just land a very nice shatter from Portal, which we could see happen.
Pushing it in,
A lot of
but
he blocks
Bakanji slams
Bakanji's.
down the cart. Nobody gets stunned, so it kind of a wasted ult there. Bakanji now blocked off, but Geode is there to keep him healed.
It's high noon.
High
They don't
noon.
get anything from the shatter from Portal, but oh, it looks like Apollo is popping his ult, and they're just able to clean up.
Flock, very careful, just waiting out the ults, then popping their own and bringing down the roof. M27 still sitting on this beat though. He's had this since they got first point.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, he's
To be
had
fair,
no
they had
reason to
it-
use it. Yeah.
That is fair.
They're probably going to use it this fight as Chaos has a Blizzard. With Sifo getting Chaos going extremely weak. Almost got picked off right there.
Indeed, he did. Guangzhou will get another fight right here before it turns the corner to land on this changing over point. Point
He's
2.
probably going to be throwing his bomb here real soon.
2 big walls, a big stun, doesn't get anything. M does pop that beat, and that should be able to keep him going. But no, Fortal
looks
goes
like-
down over the west. Geode pops another late ult. Geode has made 2 ults. Down.
Oh, which
a
team
big
popped their
slam.
ult? Chaos
No,
popped his ult.
it just goes into the wall, and it's going back and forth here. But I think Guangzhou is going to stabilize. And Surf, another late exit from this fight. He just
Poor
wants
guy.
to not be alive, but they won't afford him that
There we go.
luxury. Things are pretty even. I would really love... Actually, yeah, everybody has the exact same ultimates. Only major thing is Apollo is closer to... Sorry, actually. Guangzhou doesn't have a Blizzard, but the Flock do.
Yeah.
That could be big if Things doesn't eat it.
Yeah, it could be. And
Things
also,
bombs
both
too
teams
early.
do have
That's
bomb.
a free Blizzard.
Oh, looks like Surf is going to engage with his bomb. Oh, very nice
Gets
one, and it
haptic.
gets haptic.
Might be enough of a pick. Yep.
Yeah, it's just going to be a one fight.
All right. They just need to hold. No ults. No
Pings,
ults.
so Pings was waiting for the Blizzard to get popped, so he didn't use D-Matrix at all. Didn't help peel for the team whatsoever, and because of that, they're able to take it.
They are.
Along with just a very nice bomb from Surf being able to pick off haptic.
Indeed. Guangzhou, though, they do have that ultimate bank. They're storing it up.
Yeah, but so do Flock. They have a lot of ults as well.
That is fair.
Look at
No
Geodude,
beats
might
yet.
be going for a little cheeky boop. Portal uses his shatter and he gets Chaos. And
Gets
because
chaos.
of
Doesn't
Melton,
anything else
uses
goes
his ult.
down. A nerf coming out, but it's a really rough bomb. Doesn't go anywhere else. M27 taking out his counterpart, and the Flock will just keep pushing this in. All the Guangzhou has now is Chaos's Blizzard.
Yeah.
So they really need to wait until they have enough players to make it worth something.
Oh, and he pops it. He's not
There
able
it
to
is.
get
Comes out.
EMP beats in order to stay alive, but because of Portal's charge,
But nerf comes out.
doesn't really
And,
get anything.
ooh, a very nice play from Bakante to just barely get haptic into his shield.
Oh, it looks like Apollo is popping his ult.
Death
Won't get
comes,
anything from it.
but only to Apollo.
Oh, and very nice flashbang from haptic, stopping Melton from going any
Looks like
further.
Guangzhou are slowly stabilizing here.
Yeah, they are stabilized. I think if you're on the side of Flock, you need to back out, and I think they will. Portal is back to come help.
That was a very successful
all of a
fight from
sudden, it's pretty
Guangzhou.
even.
They now have...
Oh, and they get the D-Back onto Surf with the high noon.
They
Very
do.
well played.
A very nice ult and a very nice wall,
Oh,
though.
but Chaos gets
Cuts
charged
off
by
Chaos.
Portal. How did that happen?
And now Bakante down as well. Flock pushing back forward, a late beat. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but it looks like Geo gets a cop, though. That's a lot of healing
Oh,
gone.
how does
And
that
now
get picked
M27.
off?
There's no more healing on the side of the Flock.
Yeah, but they might be able to
Except for
close
just
this out
self-sustain
before.
that the DPS have.
No, Chaos gets a very nice pick onto Apollo, and I think Flock need to back out again. Oh, that was just very scrappy from both teams, but Guangzhou, because of the spawn advantage, were able to close it out. And that was a very nice bomb from Pings, getting one
That's
of the
true. And
supports. Supports,
we are
if your
nearing that.
supports die early, then it's just game over.
We are just about to hit 1 minute, which means that no matter when the Flock complete it, if Guangzhou completes as well, there will be extra rounds.
Yep. Oh, it looks like Bakanje is going to get frozen off, but Pings eats it! But Pings gets booped
Ping,
off, and
a
so does
very nice
EMP!
swing. Imp with a big boop off the back of the Earth
Oh,
Shatter.
Geodude also gets the
Geo
boop
gets
off.
Melton on the way out, but it's not
Oh,
enough.
they don't eat his
oh,
ult, but-
and that's a really rough Blizzard from Chaos.
Yeah,
he
it
does
looks
get
like
it
they are
off,
gonna
but
be
it's
able
not
to,
worth
yeah, looks like they're going to be
anything.
able to cap.
Nerf this.
Score 0-3. Switching.
All right, Guangzhou has to complete the map in order to keep going in this series.
Initiating match.
Alright, looks like Flock is electing to go to the Reaper, while Haptic is going to continue to stay in the McCrew. He's had a lot of success on it, so, I mean, if he feels more comfortable on it over the Reaper, might as well stick with it.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
I mean, hey, while we're waiting, I will note, Chaos has been doing a lot better with not getting his ultimates eaten.
That is true. And we saw Ping's got to eat that last round on Melton's ult.
5, 4,
Indeed, Bings has gotten an eat per map compared to Surf's eat per point on Li Jiang.
Yeah, that is true. Well, did Ping's going to eat first map? I don't think he
Actually,
did.
I'm not sure on that, but
He
it
got
feels
one on
correct,
Temple.
but it also might not be.
Oh, and Circuit's walled up.
Guangzhou going around the full way.
Yeah, Guangzhou going to the high ground.
Nobody left in spawn, so there's no bamboozle here, but...
Yep. Oh, and they get somewhat walled up, but they're able to get to the other high ground besides Chaos, so they're going to have to wait for him to rotate before they can continue this.
Making
Weird
the
push.
full round.
Doing a little merry-go-round. And, oh, now they're just straight up dropping onto them. Ooh,
rough
that's
on
a
it.
nice wall coming in.
Pretty
from
rough
Melton.
walls from both sides. It blocks them off, but it doesn't kill,
Yeah, it
doesn't
doesn't
separate
get any
anybody out.
clicks.
Ping's frozen up, actually. Could be the end.
Ooh,
A
nice
big,
charge from
big-
Portal.
Big charge. Bakanje
Oh,
going
because
low
of
and
that, Bakanje got
taken out.
frozen and got picked off. Portal also gets frozen, and he's going to get picked off because of that.
Geo gets
the
Portal on the way out, actually, which
Yeah.
could be very helpful in the end here. Whether I don't know, I don't think they'll have time to really capitalize on that, but nevertheless, it's a good exit pick.
Oh yeah, Portal knows the charge, so he's going to be back. By the way,
He will
use that
indeed.
charge every time you're on King's Row and you're a Reinhardt. Use that charge because it gets you the point extremely fast.
That's for sure.
Oh, and Portal going for a flank shatter, but it doesn't really get anything because it got walled off.
Doesn't
by
really hit
Melton.
anything, and instead Melton Core goes down to Haptic.
Looks like EMP is going to be popping his beat. Oh, and the bomb gets Chaos, and Bakanja
A
gets
lot of ultimates coming out here.
Ooh, a very nice
Ding
hit
dong,
from
ding
Surf,
dong.
to even with Pings gets
Pings
two.
pulling his weight here. He's bringing him down one by one. Still has a bomb, but hasn't decided to use it yet.
Yeah, I don't think you should use it if you're him. You should save it.
I think, yeah, he just needs to keep staying
but
on point.
he might
Maybe
get
he'll
picked off
use
right
it
here.
once he loses his
Oh,
neck.
but a nice
Oh, but a big
coming
slam!
in from Bakanje.
I don't think the beat was needed, but
No,
nevertheless,
was it? That's his
really
second
accentuates the
questionable
end of
beat.
this fight.
Nice shatter coming in from Bakanje.
We're at one ultimate each. We have Pings has his self-destruct, and Melton Core has Blizzard. So the question will be whether Pings recognizes that he has Blizzard and waits to try and eat that.
Oh, and Bakanje just going for a charge and doesn't get anything, and he gets picked off. Oh, this is going to
Oh,
be really sad.
Guangzhou quickly falling.
You know how we talked
Looks like
about holding
Flock
up
will
this
be able to
bridge
take up
over
a
here?
very quick forward hold, just like Guangzhou did to them.
Yeah, it looks like Fortal is electing to touch spawn doors, trying to flex on him, you could say. And Fortal will have shatter. Well, that's a nice wall coming in from Chaos, but they'll be able to get past through before they're able to push up.
You know, it's not a game of King's Row without a little bit of spawn camping.
Oh.
Pings dropping a big bomb right in the middle, but
Oh,
the
and
shield is
almost
up
got
just in time to
everything.
bring it out.
but
Oh, and a
he
bigger
shattered
slam!
Fortal! And he touched spawn doors. Wow. Beautiful shatter coming in from Portal.
And Flock very much in control here with a huge ultimate bank.
Yeah, but look, like, I mean, even after that, they still, Guangzhou still have 3 minutes just to get it past this little point right here.
That is very
Nice
true.
wall
They do
coming
have a
from
lot of
Chaos,
time to
but
do
also
this.
from Melton.
The Flock have struggled in staggering their ults before. Apollo looking for that a little bit of that flank, little flank, blossom.
Looks like now both teams are going to have their Mei ults. Let's see if one of these divas can get another eat. And Apollo is going
There
to
it
the
is,
back
Apollo
line.
trying to flank. Gets nothing due to the defense matrix. That's one ultimate down. No eat there,
Yeah.
but off the card again.
They all
And
just
a high
leave
noon
card.
threatens to
Ooh, and Surf
Portal
with
barely
a
gets that up
very
in time. Oh, and a
good
perfectly
bomb.
placed bomb. Takes out Geode, who's probably hanging out over there.
Chaos uses his
Chaos,
ult.
a very nice ultimate onto Cart, but there's nobody there to follow up. Well, Kanji's moving in, though.
Oh, because Surf threw the bomb, Chaos knew he was able to have a 3 ult usage, and Surf, just go stall on Cart. You're getting the free percentage, yeah. Yeah.
That is very rough for Flock.
That's a 2-minute hold at that under part.
It is a good hold, but that's not the outcome they wanted with most of those ults.
But I mean, look at the ults. I mean, actually, ooh.
Ults are pretty even, if not
EMP
slightly favored to go.
EMP does have the beat that could counter the bomb, but both teams will have
EMP
shatter.
needs to not get shattered, otherwise this is a lost fight.
Looks like EMP's gonna amp to go inside, and Guagzhou uses
Hammer
the shatter.
gets nothing. Hammer gets something.
Doesn't really get anything. They beat for bomb. And did Fortal get a big shatter? I didn't see it. Haptic is popping his high noon.
Well, high noon comes in. I don't think it's gonna hit much. Oh, gets melted just before he can hide behind the wall.
Incredibly unfortunate. Now both teams popping their coalescence.
And Guangzhou once again pushing past it, bringing them down one by one. I think that this, I don't know,
Yeah, I think
it
they're
could
gonna- I
change,
think
but
they're
no,
gonna
Pings gets another. Pings
That's
absolutely demolishing this team one by one.
Now it's just gonna be
Akahap
is
there,
stalling
just a little bit longer, but this point that will not stop this cart from rolling into point 2.
Yeah.
Quite a bit less time than the Flock had, but
And Guagzhou
the
already built
golden
another
square
shatter.
of this completion is there.
Yeah. Sorry, Guagzhou built another shatter.
Apollo hanging out up on top. He hasn't been noticed yet. Decides
He's
to
been
poke a
noticed
little
now,
bit.
Yeah.
He wants that ultimate before he goes ahead and probably shadow travels to the
Ooh,
back.
big
But no,
shatter.
a big slam. It's really
And they're
kind of
popping
countered
the
by
freeze for that.
the Blizzard here, but another Blizzard coming out onto Cart doesn't get anybody, but it does
Yeah.
slow them down.
And that might help him, but Geodude pops his bomb in order to get it.
Apollo
Both
wants
Ryan's
to pop
get
it.
picked
He
off.
wants it. He knows he does.
Apollo's in the backline, but
He has
he's
to
not gonna
back
get
out.
anything.
Not enough health.
Haptic popping another
And now
high
it's
noon.
high noon
And he
again.
gets
Takes out EMP.
And now if I would just stall if I were in this side of Flock.
Yeah, scrappy fight, but Guangzhou does take it out in the end here. Apollo still sitting on the Death Blossom and Forta with a slam. Geode, interestingly, hanging out way up. Maybe he's hoping to get a boot, but they're not coming out that way.
Oh, it looks like Apollo's just gonna teleport straight to point. But his oh
Apollo's just
wait,
gonna pop it, gets chaos.
his teleport got messed up, but it helped him. That's so
Guangzhou forced to back out.
basically
And to be fair, there's not that much of a time difference that is worth pushing in for it.
Sorry, Apollo tried teleporting onto Cart to pop his ult, but it got messed up last second, so he just teleported a few feet in front of him. But instinctively popped his Q, but since he popped his Q right there, and Chaos was just way far forward, or it was Geodude, they were able to get the pick. Oh, I keep saying Geodude, it's Geo.
Bomb going up, lands perfectly,
Oh, it gets
out,
melted.
takes out Melton. A beat just a little bit too late. Another ult coming out helps freeze him up,
It looks
clearing
like
out the cart.
Silver's gonna be in the back line. Let's see if he can get a bomb.
And now it's high noon.
Oh, it doesn't really get anything, but it looks like
Bomb gets nothing.
Akahop was able to get the pick onto Geode.
This is back and forth.
Oh, and Pings with another
Ping
E.
eats Melton cores. This is it. Yep,
Oh,
it's
that's
all
it.
over.
But I mean, even
That is
after
round
that,
2 complete. Both teams have completed. We are going to extra time.
Guangzhou does have the worst time bank, so.
Score.
Also, I realized they keep saying Geodude.
Only by 30 seconds, though, which doesn't matter much here on King's Row, where if you get the first point, you're likely to go to the end of second.
That is true. Unless you got stopped under that bridge, which did happen to both teams on their attacks.
That is very true.
Also, if you're Guangzhou, I don't think you can do the ring around the rosy strat again by going up top, because that just took way too long.
Yeah, I don't think you have time to pull a maneuver like that. You have to go, if you want 2 pushes, you've got to go straight in once. And then you can do something a little more complex for your second push, but if you want to stick together, that's all you got.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
I just realized, I think my game's lagging because I'm watching this feel stream. Looks like Shock is up 2-0. Oh, we're so surprised.
Unsurprisingly, yeah.
1. 60 seconds remaining.
Oh, looks like now Apollo is deciding to go to the McCree. He hasn't played an all map, but he is now. Ooh, that was a very nice stun onto him, but the wall from Haptic or from Chaos saving Bakonje.
Very true. Just a bit of a brawl fest here. But
Oh, don't let him
Guangzhou
get
are gonna have to win this or let themselves die real quick. They don't not a lot of time here.
Oh, but Bakonje gets picked off because of the wall from Melton.
Guangzhou does get picked off. This is really rough. They can't afford. Yep, they cannot afford to let this fight go on too long. They're just backing out. But Pings loses his mech. That's really rough. Pings is just gonna have to
It's
swap
14
to get his
seconds.
mech back.
Bakonje deciding to go
They
ball
don't
so
have
he
time
can
to
go
worry
touch.
about that. Actually, is somebody going to be able to get to point to poke? Geo is going up, but M27 is looking to keep him from doing that. He does get in the end. Apollo popping the high noon, doesn't get anything.
Oh, but
Chaos, a very nice ultimate,
Oh.
takes 2 out. Looks like Guangzhou will be able to take this point.
how did that happen?
That was a very nice retreat from them to bring it back and to come to get here.
I don't know how that happened. How did Chaos get his ult so fast?
I don't know. That's very impressive generation on his end.
Looks like Bakonje will also be switching back to the Reinhardt.
Objective
Unsurprising.
Yeah, it's the smarter move.
stop the payload.
But no, Melton does have his blizzard. The last one he threw did get eaten, so hopefully this next one he throws
Did.
doesn't.
Pings has to be on the lookout here, because once the blizzard goes down, that's pretty much it, unless they can stay on the cart and just get frozen. They can't afford to back out
Yeah.
anymore.
Oh, he looked to throw it. Oh, very nice stun coming in from
Haptic takes out Melton. That's no blizzard.
Oh, but he gets Haptic.
Haptic will be getting back a lot
Oh, and
quicker though.
Portal!
Oh, and a massive slam! Did that actually stun Geode out of his ult?
I think so.
I think that is super rough.
That is unfortunate.
Another high noon, gonna take out.
Oh, it looks like Chaos is
Sure,
going
the
to
best.
be using his
Oh,
ult.
Chaos, a big ultimate to help push this cart forward a little bit longer.
Ooh, a nice
does get
move
it
from
past.
EMP to stop him, but
Does get it past that corner, which could be enough for them, but it's to be
Oh,
determined.
Melton on the
Melton
Doom
coming
Fist.
back on
He
the
gets a
Doom Fist,
2K.
takes out 2.
another Diva Bomb.
The cart will stop here.
That was
Not the
very
not the
nice.
best push I've seen, but not too bad either. They got it past that archway, which could be enough to bring them the W in this map.
I think that Shadow just completely stalled them. No
It
way.
did.
Initiating match.
And now we got to see Guangzhou on their defense. I don't remember first point, but
Ready for battle.
looks like Haptic is going to be going to the Reaper. Oh no, he's deciding. Nope, he's going McCree. Okay, I was going to say his McCree has looked a lot better.
That is definitely fair. And Melton on the Sombra at the moment. I don't know how long that'll last, but it is interesting to see the Sombra out, if only for that moment.
I think he's staying up there just to scout, and since they don't see a Widow, they'll be obliged to peek. But I mean, you shouldn't be surprised if they are running this McCree May. That's what every team has been running.
Yeah, nothing too special at the moment.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just a Ryan on the pedestal, a Diva on the girl, and a Lucio on the head.
Yes. Well, Apollo going extremely weak right there, but
Apollo got dinked by someone.
Oh, very nice stun.
Portal
Both
gets
walls
stunned up,
coming out.
doesn't lose much, but is only down to half
Tried to
health.
pin Bakonji, but didn't. But,
Portal going down
that's
very
a
low.
nice
Portal's down.
freeze. That's a nice freeze coming in from Chaos.
It is. That's push 1 over.
Yep, and
Geode gets a nice boop onto Apollo to keep him down, get him down for 2. That'll delay that second push a little bit longer. They've led the tie bank to only what
60
Guangzhou
seconds,
had. Ultimate's pretty even here, except for Chaos once again generating that ultimate very quickly.
Yeah, oh, Chaos is 75%. Oh, Bakanje going extremely weak. He's get healed up though to a certain extent. They have to use so many resources to
Surf
keep
going low
Bakanje
as well.
alive.
Surf going extremely low. Fortal getting very low, almost
but they're
gonna
using
get
coalescence
frozen. He's
to
getting
keep him
healed back
alive.
up. Bakanje goes down again.
Chaos pops his
Chaos
ult.
pops that ultimate nice and quickly, but
It's not
I
gonna
don't.
really help.
It's too late.
Yeah, it's a little bit too late, and the skill orb finishes up Engage, and now they have 20 seconds. It does look like they're all going to get good spawns, though, but Flock, I think, is doing
And
the very
Flock is
risky.
pushing forward, and they have 3 ultimates to do it with.
Yeah, it's very risky to push up this far, though. Oh, they got a point there for a second. Oh, Chaos uses a little wall a little bit early.
They are. Pings will need to eat this ultimate if they want to stand a chance at not
So
doing that.
throwing in his bomb.
Bomb comes in.
Oh, and it gets engaged.
Bomb gets
That's
engaged
huge.
somehow. Pretty rough.
Haptic popping is
That
one.
comes out. Not
Oh,
getting
and
much.
nice
Bakanje
shot.
frozen. Deposing
Fortal
down
gets
into
picked off.
nothingness. But Bakanje still surviving for now. EMP with the beat. Haptic takes out
They get
Fortal. Surf
Bakanje,
takes out
though.
Bakanje though. Guangzhou
Oh,
slowly
Chaos
losing
with
this, but maybe
another
not.
ult. Can they touch? They have to stay on point.
Haptic gets
Popping
2.
his mate.
Geo goes down. Pings gets another. Ping
Yeah,
is
with
absolutely
2.
trying to
Alcohol.
pull his weight. Chaos has another. Chaos.
Akahop actually huge plays with the flank coalescence.
Engage coming back.
How's Engage
Coalescence.
with his time
Trying to
to
keep it up.
coalescence?
Pings loses this mech though. That's really rough.
Yeah.
This will go down to the wire. If Chaos can get
Oh, they
another
get to
ultimate,
pick
it
on
might
the
be all
Pings,
over. But no, he goes down. I think that might be it.
Oh, and
Bakanje
now
and Geo
Melted Core
alone.
coming in with the Doomfist.
I don't know if that's enough time for people.
Oh,
I
and
don't
now
think it
it's
is.
just
Just one
Bakanje.
Bakanje, and he's
Oh.
down. It's all over.
That was very clutch from
Lock up
Akahop, or I forgot his name, the Moira player. Yeah, Akahop with the flank coalescence, getting 2 kills and keeping his team alive all at the same time.
That was very good indeed.
Of the game.
Engage play of the game, Moira play of the game. You absolutely love to see it.
Double. Triple kill.
Flock end up taking it. Who do we want to interview?
I would certainly say it's going to be one of the sports.
Yeah, I would say Akahop. He played really well.
That's very true. And yeah. But yeah, very good game. Like might have been 3-0, but it was still a very nice good. It was a good 3-0, so to say.
All right, do we want to drag him in here?
I will bring him to us. Casting booth 3.
There he is. Hello, Akahop.
Hello.
Boy. How are you doing?
Fine.
Fine.
That's fair enough.
Fine.
Well, first off,
That was-
congrats on the victory.
That's for sure. Yeah.
Thank you.
So,
So I mean, yeah, we definitely noticed both Moiras very much putting out a lot of healing, getting their coalescences really quickly. Yeah.
yeah. I don't
Wow.
really know.
Us.
That was a very nice flank coalescence at the very end of King's Row right there, helping save that map because you guys were down and then you come in from behind coalescence and healing your team and getting 2 picks. And then from there, your team is just able to stabilize. Very well played. How do you think did Guangzhou play at the level you thought they were going to, or did you guys think they were going to be better? That's my first question.
I honestly don't know. I saw the videos. Everyone saying that it was going to be a close match 3-2, and
Clearly,
I guess we just wanted to. I guess we just wanted to like prove them wrong, make clean sweep.
Yeah, very.
That is fair. You certainly did that. Like each map was very close, but it was still it always ended in your favor.
Why do you think that is? Do you think it was just? Yeah. Why do you think? Why do you think it was a close match? Did you guys play to the level you thought were, or did you guys?
I think we played better than we thought we would.
That's very good. To hear.
Honestly, yeah.
All right. If you were to decide an MVP for the match, who do you think it would be?
I'm not too sure. I think everyone did really good. Like surfed it a lot. Fordle was really good with his shatters, and um, I guess surf.
All right. Well, that's pretty much all I have. Good job on the W. I'm excited to see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Indeed.
All right. Thank you.
All right. And that's going to be it for the stream. Thank you all for tuning in. In case you missed it, Flock wins 3-0. Take the first map 2-1, second map 3-2, and the third map 5-4. So very close all around. But
Indeed. But just in the end, Flock was the more clutch team and probably just a slightly more organized team.
yeah, that's what it felt like watching them. But yeah. Well, I'm going to end the stream. Hopefully, I don't know if the other games are going on, but yeah. Peace.
Alrighty.